everybody. This is Dr. Deal, and today I wanted to show you why Telnet is not secure. So I know in our previous or this week's discussion board that we were talking about why Telnet is not secure. So in today's video, we're gonna do a few things. The first thing is we're going to um, get our routers and get our routers up and running using OSPF. We're going to set up Telnet and show you why the routers are unsecured, basically, and why Telnet is an unsecured protocol. And then we're going to set up SSH to show you how you can protect yourselves and protect your routers, basically, as you guys go along in this coursework, right? So let me just move this right here. And basically, what I got right here is three routers. They are, just get these guys into a console real quick. And basically, this program that I'm using right here is called GNS3. This is a open source program. I'll put a short shameless plug. Open source program for network devices, and basically you can put all kind of stuff in here. You got Cisco ICE, NXOS 9000 series, Cisco ASA. It doesn't have to be Cisco. It can be any type of router, switch, or computer, or anything that can basically be virtualized. You can put in here. This is different than Cisco Packet Tracer, which is a simlet or a simulator. This is an emulator. So this actually is the full, like, legit routing or switching protocol. So if you guys want to see more videos about that, please let me know. Just shoot me an email, and we can definitely get you started and get you set up on that. So the first thing I want to do is I have my routers here. These routers are all brand new. So, boop. So first thing we want to do is we're going to get the routers up and running using OSPF. So first thing I want to do is you see this right here, this loopback interface. I have the 151XX. This is going to represent, the X is going to represent the router number, right? So this loopback interface for router 1 should be 151.11, 151.22, and 151.33. The transit interfaces are going to have the prefix of 155.1.x.y.x. So this transit link between 1 and 2 is going to be 155.1 12.1.2, and then 155.1.23.2 and .3. Okay, just to put that out there. So let's get started. So let's go to our first router interface. We'll do config T. We'll do interface Ethernet 0/0. IP address is going to be 155.1.1.12.1 with a 24-bit subnet mask. I'm going to do a no shut. I'm going to interface loopback 0. IP address is going to be 150.1.1.1 with a 32-bit subnet mask. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the routing protocol OSPF. So we're going to go router OSPF, and we're going to have a process ID of 123. And we're going to do, the network is going to be 150.1.0.0, 0.255.255 area 0. So when we do this routing protocol, right, and it's asking for this wildcard bits, right? So in this first statement, we put the prefix 151.00. So we're saying, hey, anything that matches 151.00 we want, right? Because we're saying match, anything, right? So if it starts with 151, we want it. Same thing with 155.1. Just going to match our two prefixes right here, right? So 155.1.00 with a subnet mask 00.255.255 area 0. Okay. So what we've done so far is we've given ourselves an IP address on Ethernet 00 and a loopback. And we've also given ourselves router OSPF 123 running on 150.1 and 155.1. So we're going to go over to router 2 and do the same thing. Oops, let's start with interface Ethernet 0/0. 155.1. We're going to do 23.2. No shut. And then we're going to do interface loopback 0. IP address is going to be 150.1.2.2 with a 32-bit subnet mask. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give ourselves this OSPF thing. But before we do that, really quickly, I just want to show you guys that routers only know about directly connected routers, right? We only know about directly connected. So router 1 does know about router 2 right here to this interface, but router 1 cannot reach router 3. So I'll do a little quick test so we can see it. So we're going to ping 155.1.12.2. And what we should do is we should get an ARP and then we should get the ping. So we should get, this is the one who is saying, hey, does anybody know where this is at? And if you guys want to see that, let's just do a little packet capture real quick. Oh, we might have missed it. No, we could do it on 3. We'll do it on 3. So I'll stop capturing right here. But that's basically what that is. But if we ping 155.1.23.3, we should not get any pings. And the reason why is because router 1 is not directly adjacent to router 3. Not yet, right? We're going to use a routing protocol, right? So let's do it from 2. You'll see it. 2 is directly connected to 3 and to 1. So you should be able to ping on the transit interfaces, but you won't be able to ping on the loopback interfaces between 1 and 3. And just to show you that ping, let's do, actually we'll capture from here. No, we won't capture, but it's fine. So let's just go here. Let's go into our router 3 and we'll go interface Ethernet 0/1. IP address is going to be 155.1.23.3 with a 24-bit subnet mask, no shut. And interface loopback 0. IP address is going to be 150.1.3.3, 32-bit subnet mask. Okay, so if we ping 150.1.1.1, and here we'll start to capture so we can see it. So let's bring this up and this up. You'll see that we don't have any way to get over to 151.1.1. We don't know, so we can't see anything here in our packet capture, right? So far we have these loopback interfaces up, and we have OSPF running here on router 1. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here and I'm going to capture this and I'm going to put it on router 2. And we should see an adjacency message right here. And we're going to put it on router 3. So right now, what I forgot to do was show you guys, show IP route, that before I put that, so let's just do this real quick. No router OSPF 123. Take the adjacency away. Show IP route. So this is what I forgot to show you. So right now, you can only see that I only know about local or directly connected routes, which is 151.2.2, which is directly connected. And then I know the transit links. I know 12, which is this way. And then I know 23, which is 23, which is this way. Now I'm going to throw the OSPF configuration on there. Go back over here and grab it. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to get that adjacency, and it's going to say, hey, you know about this router right here. You know about 151.1.1. Now, I don't know how in the heck router 3 got. Oh, it already had it. Router 3 already had it. So router 3 already had the OSPF connection. And now what you can see is we have an adjacency between router 1, router 2, and router 3. So from router 1, I should be able to ping over to router 3, right? So let's check. So let's ping 150.1.3.3. And of course, we can get over there, right? So on our little checklist, we got number 1 checked off. So now let's get number 2 checked off, which what we're talking about was Telnet, right? So to Telnet over to router 3, we need to do a couple things. First thing we need to do is go into our VTY line. And then we need to put transport input Telnet. And then we need to do login local. Okay. And then the next thing we need to do is we need to go under global config. We need to do username. It's going to be Jeff. Privilege is going to be 15. And the password is going to be Cisco. Okay. So we're done on router 3. So let me see. Let's start this back up. Okay, so we got Wireshark up. And basically, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to telnet over to router 3 from router 1. So we'll just do telnet. So see all this telnet data right here? This is all telnet, right? So we'll log in. So we'll say Jeff with the password. And bam, we are on router 3, right? So let's do a couple show commands. So let's do show IP route. And let's do a ping. Let's do a ping from 151.1.1, and we can get it. So we were able to perform this telnet, right? Now, we keep hearing telnet is unsecure. Telnet is unsecure. Well, I'm going to show you what they're talking about, why it's unsecure. So I'm going to go up to our first telnet packet, and then under analyze, I'm going to go to follow TCP stream. And look, check this out. You can literally see my username, the password. I did a show IP route here. You can see all the stuff that came out. I did a ping to 151.1.1. You can see it, right? It's in the clear. So Telnet is always in the clear. So this is why, they say Telnet is unsecure, because anybody can download this program, Wireshark, right? You can get this from wireshark.org, I think. And you can plug this in and don't do this, but plug this in at a Starbucks or plug this in somewhere, and you can sniff these packets and get the data down, right? So we said Telnet is unsecure. Telnet, why do people use Telnet instead of using SSH? Well, now I'm going to show you how to set up SSH, right? So I'm going to close this real quick and same on router 3. Let's exit. So let's go over to router 3. And instead of doing the line VTY transport input telnet, we're going to put SSH. Or you know what? We'll put all. So we can leave telnet open. So we're going to go line VTY 0/4 and a transport input. So see, here's all the different things that we can put. So we're just gonna put we'll put SSH. Okay, so that's the first thing that we got to do. The second thing that we got to do is we got to come up with a domain name. And I'm going to use n6n.com. And then the third thing we got to come up with is crypto. So we're going to do crypto key generate RSA. And we'll do 1024. And now we have SSH up and running, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to router 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to minimize this window really quick. We're going to get the capture going. Let's go over here to this. And we'll get this. Okay, that's going right. Yep. And we're going to do SSH. And we're going to do TechL Jeff. And then we're going to do 151.3.3. And you see all these SSH packets right here. Okay. And then we're going to put our password. And now we're in, right? So we'll do a show IP route. And then we'll do a ping to 150.1.1.1. And what we'll do is we'll show you basically in here what's the difference between SSH and Telnet, right? So we'll come up here, we'll stop this packet capture, and we'll come up here all the way to our first Telnet packet, which is way up here at the top, right here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to analyze, we're going to do follow TCP stream, and look at this. It's absolutely garbage. We cannot read anything, right? We can't see anything because Telnet is, or excuse me, SSH is secure. When we had Telnet up here, we could see exactly what we were typing in. We could see the show command. We could see the ping command. Now, ping command is probably down here, probably like right here somewhere inside of this scrambled. But you can see that with SSH, we basically made this unreadable by humans, right? And that is basically why SSH is more secure than Telnet, right? So, just a little recap. We started off with 3 routers. We got them configured with their IP addressing. We set up OSPF to run in between each of the routers so we can get router adjacencies. We set up Telnet so that way we can show you how it's unsecure. And basically, if anybody's stuck this wire right here in the middle, this could be wired or wireless, they could read the packets. And then we set up SSH to show that we can secure the packets, or we can secure the data that that is transiting from these devices. If you guys like this type of content, please let me know. I can do way more content. I can do all kind of stuff, but I just want to show this quick video, and hopefully this was informative. And thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.